And welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I'm 2 minutes late. I had to get this coffee brewed. Okay, I had to post this video to Instagram, and I had to brew this morning coffee. Okay, Morning Joe needs her Morning Joe. All right. So before we begin, hi, how y'all doing? Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, like it later, just like the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow, please subscribe. And now we're talking about Kenya Moore today, okay? We're talking about Kenya Moore, her getting divorced from Marc Daly, and how he used her for a come up, okay? He used her for a whole come up, and she couldn't see it because of her desperation for love, okay? Listen, we're going to get into it. We've been really focusing on some real specific topics this last week or two. Shout out to y'all. And also shout out to y'all because my video views, hold up, I took a screenshot. My video views for the week have shot up 124%. Shout out to y'all. And now shout out to me for putting in the work. Shout out to y'all for watching. And now let's get on with today's show. Good morning, ladies. Latu, can you jump in the members only chat and let everyone know we're streaming? Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Okay, guys. I've been recording. Let me just say, I have videos to post. I have videos set up that's going to be posting today, throughout the day. Today is just a fucking damage day. So if it's a topic that I made a video about already, or I'm about to make a video about, when we get off of here, we're not talking about it after we finish talking about the this whole Kenya Moore and Marc Daly situation. Now, I entitled this video, let me see what I entitled. Let me read the whole title. And it's not shade at all. I swear to you it's not shade. Okay, I swear to you it's not shade, but I'm so direct, I don't even know what to say if I'm not going to be direct with y'all. Kenya Moore, desperate, bitter, broken, and usable. I might edit it and throw his name in there, because he's nobody. In my opinion, he's nobody. But let's just, Jesus, I got an article. So y'all know how I feel about articles. I like to read. Let's read said article and then we'll get into it. Okay. Here we go. Just side note, I was reading an article today regarding a video I made. I was reading an article. I had a whole fit. Y'all are going to laugh. I had a whole fit in the middle of recording a video. I didn't edit it out. I left that shit there because of how the article was written. And a black man wrote the article, and I was so pissed. I was so angry and pissed. Okay. I was so mad. But hopefully this is better. Atlantic Black Star reports Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore, estranged husband Marc Daly, set to move forward with divorce despite reconciliation efforts. Okay, and he has a reality TV show now. I guess who helped him with that? You think it was Nene? You think Nene Leakes helped him with his reality show? You think that's why he was so willing to throw his wife under the bus as soon as he met Nene Leakes and got starstruck? You think that's why he even introduced himself to Kenya? You think that's why he got whoever he got to take her to his restaurant in Brooklyn? Child, I've been to SoCo. It's so I've been there. My homegirl had a whole album release party in there. It's cool, but it ain't all that. It's cool, but he ain't all that. Guess what? I know a lot of niggas in Brooklyn that got restaurants. The whole come up off of Kenya Moore's back. But again, I said I was going to read the article before I started spazzing, but I can't help it. Okay, y'all know me. I just can't help it. Okay, let's just do it, and then we'll get to the article. The whole come up off of this girl's back. And I get it. She's miserable. She's mean. She's bitter. Okay, the last time I liked Kenya is when she was twirling. Okay, when she was swirl, swirl. She's miserable. Her mother didn't love her. A mother's love is so fucking important. But the reality is she's 50 years old now, and you can't change that. Your mother is who she is. You can't change that. You need constant fucking therapy. You need to be able to love yourself. You can't just jump from desperation, looking for a man to love you. Because if you don't love yourself, you're going to end up not with a man loving you, but a man using you. In Kenya Moore's position, he used her to, fall back on when his fucking restaurant shut the fuck down, okay, during COVID. Okay, when it wasn't doing all of that, when it wasn't doing so fucking well. Okay, he used her then. He used her to get on reality TV. He used her to meet people like Nene Leakes. The nigga couldn't even talk to her right, but she couldn't even comprehend past, he said he loved me. Actions and words are two separate things. His actions never said that he loved her or he cared about her. He threw her under the bus multiple times. We've watched this shit happen. But no one loves her. No one loved her. The mother didn't love her. The dad, I guess dad was there, but he wasn't like, I think the grandmother, his mother raised her. His dad's mother raised her. Like that. I'm not saying that they effed up. It's effed up. All of this stuff is effed up. Your mother being how she is effed up. You can't force it on her. We've watched video of Kenya knocking the door, hoping that, just the cameras being there will force her mother to speak to her. Can't make that woman love you. You need to love yourself. You need to put in so much extra work into loving yourself. And if she wouldn't be so angry and bitter at everybody. She wouldn't wake up feeling sour from the inside out. All that beauty wasted because it's so ugly inside, because you have allowed the dysfunction of your mom to keep you just spewing and attracting nasty, negative, using ass niggas. Let me get to this article. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I had to. Okay. After several attempts at reconciliation, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore and estranged husband Marc Daly apparently have agreed to end their marriage once and for all. Daly broke the news in a statement to the Root, New York-based restaurateur, said that after a recent meditation, mediation. I thought it said meditation for a minute. I was like, he mediated on it. He meditated on it. Okay. Let me just sip. After a recent mediation, the former couple agreed to end their relationship and look forward to amicably continuing to co-parent their daughter, Brooklyn. Nothing about this nigga says I like her. He likes the camera, child. Nothing about it. Nothing about it. This was all Spoonie G, in my opinion, from him. The whole, I don't want to be on camera. I'm a private person. It was all, in my opinion, his attempt to get more, to have more of a spotlight. To have more of a spotlight on him. He's full of shit. Now he's doing, he don't want to be on reality TV. Now he has a whole reality TV show about some busted ass restaurant he's going to reopen in Brooklyn. Probably in Brooklyn. Fuck out of here. I ain't going there. I don't care who has an album release party. I ain't coming. As always, in addition to perpetual self-improvement, this is their statement. My primary focus will be helping the undeserved and people of color in Brooklyn to recover from the negative impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Sir, we don't need your help here. Sir, your restaurant is in gentrification central. What the fuck are you talking about, sir? Sir? Okay. All right. I hear that. Anyway, Daly's statement reads, he added, this focus will take shape through using my restaurant as a community hub. Didn't I just tell you his restaurant is in, I can't make this shit up. His restaurant is on like Myrtle. And like, it's like Myrtle. It's one of, if you're from Brooklyn, it's in gentrification central. Okay, it used to be black over there, not no more. That's why he opened that shit over there. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? Okay. His restaurant will focus as a community hub where positive and diverse perspectives of course it's diverse because it's going to be mostly white people, perspectives on important topics such as, side note, majority of employees when I went in there for said album release party were Caucasian. I peeped that too. Okay. Where positive and diverse perspectives on important topics such as economic empowerment, social activism, and political. And what publicist gave him this shit? Can be highlighted, and that's what his reality TV show is going to be about, y'all. You think so? Oh, okay. Be highlighted in a safe and productive forum. I'm blessed to be a positive change agent for not just my family, but also my community. Let's be very clear. When it's so-called, I forget the name exactly. When you think of that, you don't think of community involvement. You don't even really think of Black ownership, okay? Based off the location, based off of just the whole shit. There are a lot of Black restaurateurs in Brooklyn, like, Sweet Chicks. It's mad shit. Okay, that are in even areas that still can be considered diverse. Okay, like, who are you talking to? You're talking to stupid people who don't live in Brooklyn. Okay, there's many Black-owned restaurants in the Sty, downtown Brooklyn. His is there. I can't even explain it because I don't care enough to explain it, but I do care because it's not about his budget ass. I know a whole bunch of Black dudes who own fucking restaurants. That doesn't change the fact that they fucking live in fucking ghetto ass situations and apartments. That don't change who you are. You can open a restaurant. What that mean? What that mean? But she was so weak. This is why I said don't build no nigga if he ain't built already. He left her. If we remember, he left her. Okay, if you recall, he left her before COVID. And I believe I made a video back then about it. And the only reason he got back with his family is because this fucking restaurant closed here. Because they wasn't making no sales. Because when I order food, and we all know I order food a lot. Okay, when I order food that ain't fast food and it's from restaurant, it ain't from them. If I'm ordering from a Black-owned restaurant, like majority of the people that I know, it ain't from them. But okay. The news comes after Moore gave Bravo boss Andy Cohen an update on their relationship status back in December. I have not filed for divorce, I guess she said. He did file and withdrew it less than 24 hours later because somebody told him, nah, you could use her some more. She's did all of this disrespect. Now, I believe in marriage like you would. Y'all know I believe in marriage like you wouldn't fucking believe. I believe in it. I don't really believe in divorce like that. I'm Panamanian, born, I'm born in Brooklyn, but I'm Panamanian, raised. I grew up with married people, married grandparents, married parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, cousins. I don't believe in divorce at all. Okay, I don't. So Why is this video playing? As long as there's no sound, I don't care. I don't believe in divorce, but you know what I also don't believe in? Putting yourself in a horrible position. Being married to a nigga who don't even want you. Who don't even want you. Who needs you. I don't want no dude who need me for his business. That's not what he should be needing you for your money, for your reach. Because he was able to reach through Kenya straight to Andy, okay? Or from Nene, who hates Kenya, but you befriending this hoe. That right there should have told her, where is your loyalty, sir? His loyalty was to himself. His loyalty has been to himself from jump. But she's so broken and damaged, she is just so happy that a nigga was willing to marry her ass. And finally give her a fucking baby. Ma'am, you were better off going to a sperm bank. You were better off going to a fucking sperm bank. I get it. I get wanting to have a baby. I get it. I have my moments every 3 or 4 days. I think, I would like to see if I can have one more baby. But then I'll be like, nah. Okay, here we go. She said, she has never filed for divorce. He did, and he withdrew it less than 24 hours later. Says he filed for divorce. Fuck are you talking about? So we've kind of gotten past that. No, you haven't. The former pageant queen told Cohen during an episode of Watch What Happened Live, right now, Marc is really fighting for his marriage. He wants to go to counseling. He made appointments. He's asking to publicly apologize to me and a lot of things that I never thought I'd see the day. What? Jesus help me. If this man back in December wanted to publicly apologize to his wife, he wouldn't have asked her. That's Spoonie G game. I'm from Brooklyn. Let's not do it. If that ain't Spoonie G game, like, I want to apologize to you so her, in front of the world. If he wanted to apologize to her in front of the world, he'd have picked his phone up the same way I picked my phone up to make the post on Instagram to tell everybody we talking about Kenya Moore today. It took me, yes, I came on here 3 minutes late because I had to make the post a post, and drink this coffee. It took me 3 minutes to make a post a post, tag said post, and go hit that Keurig to make this motherfucking coffee. And that's why I was 3 minutes late. What the fuck is he talking about? Ain't Kenya from Detroit? Kenya from Detroit. Why you acting like you don't know Spoonie G when you hear Spoonie G, sis? Because we want it so bad. Fuck out of here. You know what I want bad? Well, you know what I want bad? My peace. My peace. My peace. My mental and emotional peace. I'll sit up and argue with a nigga all day if need be. I don't want to argue. I really don't. But you missing let me get to the point. It's one thing to sit up and have disagreements and arguments and have to work on your relationship and shit when there's actually a nigga that's really want to be there and actually putting in work and not there to use you for a come up. When people aren't in there to use each other for a fucking come up, but to actually build together. Not say, oh, I'm marrying her, I'm gonna marry her, I'll be married to her for a year. I give her a baby. It's not like I gotta take care of it. She probably got more money than me. I'll just give her a baby so I can do it, so I can get a come up. So yeah, let me go so I can maybe meet Nene Leakes, and maybe I could get a reality show like that other dude. It was another dude who had a reality, I forgot what his restaurant was called, he was in Brooklyn, who had a reality show about his restaurant and his wife, his fiance, and the girl he was cheating with. It was a whole fucking novella. It was a whole fucking novella. Okay. So Marc Daly thought he was going to get that popping because nobody goes to SoCal. I don't. I've been there once. And y'all know I be popping and locking all over these New York City and Brooklyn streets and restaurants. I am not a restaurateur. I am a restaurant. I am a restaurant critic. God damn it. I'm a whole restaurant critic. I have a whole separate channel that we know that I post when I go places and I do things and I eat at these fucking restaurants. What? And I've been to his restaurant one time. One time. Because it's okay. Okay. But okay. Things seem to be going well for the two reunited in November to celebrate Brooklyn's second birthday. Moore shared several photos from the day's event. Both parties were seen in the snaps smiling and similarly enjoying themselves. The two spent Thanksgiving together as well. They why they talking about the two spent Thanksgiving together as well, like they aren't a whole married fucking couple. Do we not see the dysfunction of this whole thing? Do we not see the dysfunction of this whole thing? They got married. She moved to Brooklyn. Okay, she moved to Brooklyn. Stop Real Housewives of Atlanta for her marriage. Okay, cool. He couldn't afford it. In my opinion, he couldn't afford his wife. She went back to Atlanta to go back on the show. Or he couldn't afford his wife, and this was his Spoonie G. I don't even think Kenya was involved in the whole. I think Kenya really believed, was trying to do what's best for her marriage. The whole secret marriage thing, all him. All him. In my opinion, somebody is next to him, a publicist or somebody who is sneaky and conniving and thought this was the best come up ever. I'm sick. Let me get to some of these comments. I'm sick. If y'all could tell, I'm so sick. I'm so sick. This is why we need to work on ourselves. This is why we don't need to be desperate for anybody. Desperation on a woman is so unattractive, ma'am. No matter how beautiful you are, the desperation takes you down levels and levels and levels. That's why bitches stay winning, and that's why I enjoy being a bitch. She a bitch to everybody, but the nigga she need to be a bitch to. Did you hear what I'm saying? She's a miserable bitch to everybody, but the one person she needs to be a miserable bitch to. Maybe he might have respected ass. I really need to get a new chair. I want to get one of them cute gaming chairs, like a white one. But them shits is so expensive, so wait on it. Maybe this summer. Hey, Latu, thank you so much. I don't like him either, but I don't care for her too. She's miserable. And we know why she's miserable. But again, what they got to do with the price of tea in China? Fix yourself, ma. We cannot continue to be like, I'm damaged because my daddy wasn't there. I didn't have a daddy growing up, or my mommy didn't love me in her excuse, or or my ex-husband beat me, or my uncle molested me. I'm not saying these aren't tragic fucking events at all. I'm saying we should never allow those people who did us so fucking wrong to have so much control over us. We're still damaged by it at fucking 50. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I mean. You're still making horrible decisions for your life based on traumatic experiences that happened to you. They win. Her mama don't even give a fuck about her, but her mama won. Cause you were just a miserable, horrible bitch. Your mama won. Hey, TXS. Hey, Pamela. Not yet, summer baby. If you've been watching, you know what I'm saying. I haven't washed it yet. I haven't. This is, not yet, not yet, not yet. This is my hair. This is my, not yet, not yet. Thank you, Latu. Appreciate you so much. Hey, C. Parker. Yeah, thank you. I just was like, let me put something on. I was like, let me just look like at least pretend to be presentable today. I was like, let me at least pretend to be fucking presentable today, chap. Hey, planning, how are you? Well, Kashia? It's a Kashia? You said it wrong. But it's okay. Pamela said, hey to my lovely queens in the chat. Shout out to all the beautiful women in the chat. Jesus, y'all. I don't, Kenya. Okay, so Nefertiti, hey girl, she said, I don't like Kenya because she's in constant drama because she's broken. You don't have time for all that damage and shit if you are a happy person. Some mulatto, I hardly know who this child is, but I saw the tweet last night. No, I don't know. I saw it on Instagram. Mulatto basically said on Instagram, she got a whole new nigga. She in love and shit. She don't have time to be on social media. She don't have time to be arguing with nobody because she living in bliss. When you happy, this is what I'm saying. When you're happy, when you're good, you don't have time to be miserable. Miserable people aren't happy. Miserable people don't have someone to come home to who, when they open the door, when that person opens the door, they have a smile on their face. Miserable people are the ones who drive around the block like 4 times before they park their car to come in the house. And it's like, that's miserable people. I don't want to be that. I want to be able to be in my fucking house, and when my husband come in or when I come in or whatever, open the door, and even if I just cuss his ass on the fucking phone 10 minutes ago, for whatever, I don't know, child, you just making shit up. But to still smile on the inside or outside or whatever, child, that he's home, that he's here, right? Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous, so much for your donations. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Support your channel, support your girl. I do my best. Anonymous says, per usual, show is on point. Thank you, sis. Hey, Boogie, how are you, baby? Hey, Jada. Hey, Muslim, how are you, sis? I've been over here knocked out. Child, girl, I had a whole good sleep. I didn't get to go to sleep. I did fall asleep at like 1:30 or whatever. I had a whole good sleep. I opened the window and piled my blankets on top of me. I'm like that. Piled them on. I just like to have my nose stuck out the blanket like this so I could breathe in that nice cold air, but my whole body covered up like a fucking cocoon. That's how I live. That's how I sleep. Right? We don't go to the whack ass. I don't. I swear to you, I've only been there once because my homegirl had her album release party there. I swear. And I go, y'all know my favorite. It's not like I don't go to, the high-end restaurants. Y'all know I go to fucking Brooklyn Chop House, like that shit going out of style. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Me and my friends spend every minute that we have, and we can get away, from adulting. We can get away from adulting, going to restaurants, going to brunch, going to lunch, going to dinner. This is what we do. Y'all see? This is what we do. How much videos I do this? I eat. Number one, I eat. I'm a foodie. I'm just a skinny foodie, but I'm a foodie. I eat. And I love it. And I love going to a black restaurant, especially if that shit high class and a hoe, bitch. But ain't nobody want to go to his shit. Hello. Did I get a text? No. I'm just making sure I didn't get no. Okay. Where are we? 29 minutes. I think we're a good time. I actually stopped watching that show a year after Tanya joined the show. I just couldn't keep watching her. He act like he was annoyed at the cameras, but now got a show. There you go. Spoonie G game. I know Brooklyn dudes. Game. Spoonie G game. She said somebody took her to the restaurant to meet him and introduced her to him. I wouldn't be surprised if that whole shit was a setup. Let me tell you, these niggas out here in Brooklyn are scammers. They scammers. Even the restaurant owners, they scammers. She got scammed. I really feel like she got scammed. But she was able to get scammed because, you know, she can't deal with the reality of the fact that her mama just didn't want her. You can't, listen, we can't do anything about it. We can't do nothing about it. I'm telling, we cannot do nothing about it. It's a lot of things we all would want to change about our childhood, whatever it is, you know, but you can't, you can't change it. So what you gonna do? You gonna let it break you? You gonna let it mess you up forever? Or you gonna have the fucking tenacity to say fucking no and work through it and go to therapy every fucking, if she got enough money to go to therapy every fucking day if she wanted to, and deal with your shit and work through your shit. Come on. There's no reason to be so angry and hateful at everybody when the reality is you hate yourself because you feel like if your mama can't love you, how you gonna love you? But fuck your mama. I'm saying, fuck your mama. The bitch ain't want you. Fuck that bitch. You had a whole auntie who took care of you. You had a whole grandma that loved the shit out of you and got you all the way to pageant queen. I know it's hard, but what the fuck you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna let it break you? Yeah, because you're sitting up 50 years old, beautiful as shit. Just had your first baby because you're miserable and married to a nigga who don't want you. Where they do that at, Sway? Thank you. I grabbed the sweater. I was gonna put the white hat on and I was like, nah, we Sway today. You said the sad part is you want to feel sorry for her, but she's so bitter that people don't want to give her love. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. You got to work on if you can't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you. Period. If you can't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you. And I know she going to love herself based off of how this man treated her and her just being okay with it. I know she don't love herself based off of how she treat other people around her. Ain't that much storyline in the world. You just a bitter bitch. You just bitter and angry at everybody because you really don't like yourself. Pamela Moss said, I understand Kenya perfectly. When you aren't properly loved growing up, it follows you. Imagine that seriously. How do you recover from something like that? Therapy. Making, working on making the decision, because we all have free will to say nah, to understanding that, to comprehending that I messed up and my natural reactions are fucked up because of A, B, and C. I need to put a step in. Once you do things, it becomes natural to you. You need to put shit in place, even to yourself, to counteract all of that automatic negative shit. There are women out here who have been, and men who have been molested by their parents, uncles, brother, whoever, just have been molested. majority of their lives. And they won't allow their kids to get molested. You have the ones that would allow their kids to be molested because it happened to them. And you got the ones that will murder you dead if you even sneeze wrong at their children. I'm saying. And I think the molestation part is harder than my mama didn't like. Your mama could have been dead. People who mothers died in childbirth, she'd have been dead to me. Thank you, Lindsay, for the donation. She said, for love. She said, I love your show. Thank you so much, Lindsay. You are thoroughly appreciated. Like I said, all donations are greatly appreciated. It helps the channel. It helps the brand. Did I tell y'all I found the kimonos? Child. I'm putting in an order for the kimonos probably in like March or some shit. We got to see. But I found them. Girls. But they're dope. Numerous colors too. We'll get there. Anyway, before anyone can love Kenya, she gotta reconstruct. I didn't even read this before I said what I said. Jada be here. Jada be here. She got to reconstruct her mindset so that she loves herself. She welcomed the toxicity. You can't blame folks forever. She's 50. She had 25. Thank you. You can't blame everybody forever. Like, I got issues. I got shit with me. We spend a lot of the times on here talking about my shit. Talking about people I just plucked out of my life and I'm not speaking to no more. You think that shit don't hurt me? But you have to do what's best for you. You have to readjust. You can't keep blaming everybody for your shit when you're a whole grown ass adult. Because at what point do you take responsibility for yourself? You said, talking about, I feel eventually she will get jealous of her daughter because it happens, especially since Brooklyn gets Kenya's mom love and Marc's love. I feel like she's let's not even go there. Let me not even go there. I'm not. You said it, I didn't. I don't want to go there. Hi, Jovi. Hello to everyone I'm watching. Thank you, Angela. She said, yeah, Pamela, there's some of us who've been through worse and we still don't treat people how Kenya does. That's all I'm saying. Like, I get it, but there's people who've been through a lot worse. There's people who mother tossed them and they ended up in the system. We know what happens to kids in the system. And Kenya was a pretty girl. We know what would have happened to her. She had people to actually take care of her. You know, like, there's a million kids out here abandoned. There's a million, you know, like, it is what it is. We have to, we all come to the realization, even at some point in our adult life, that our parents are human. You know, you don't realize this when you're young, you know, they're special and shit, but your parents are human. Your mama might have been a thought. Your daddy might have been, you know what I'm saying? Your daddy might have been an asshole. You know, even though he was great to you, that nigga was a killer in the streets, some shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to realize that these are humans. And her human mother was just a fucked up bitch. And you became a carbon copy of that fucked up bitch. Nelly says she think they had an arrangement. Nelly, she should have went to a fucking sperm bank. She said, I think we might be reading into Kenya's portrayal on Real Housewives. She meant to be the villain on the show. She plays her role. I don't believe she's the same in her personal life. I think that you are who you are. I think she trashed Portia and said that Portia was arrested on purpose during the Black Lives Matter protest. I think that's what she said. Black Lives Matter. What's happening to us in this society, in the world, in America, in the world, is bigger than your reality TV show, man. It's bigger than your reality TV show. But you know what it's not bigger than? Your hateful ass self. She said Kenya been negative Nancy and negative and messy Monica for years, trying to make everyone miserable, even the folks that were trying to love her. She drives people away. Her mother is an exception. Yes, she's miserable. She's miserable, and misery loves company. Misery loves company, and she wants to make everybody else miserable. She said, my thing is, why be with someone who didn't even introduce you to his parents? There you go. But she loved herself. Child, she was better off going to a sperm bank. Okay? She was better off going to a fucking sperm bank. TX said he used her from jump. I didn't know the shit, though. He needed a reality show, LOL. But I do at least like the idea of his supposed mission to come up off of Kenya's back, child. She said she didn't watch the show. Sound like he used her. She said, you've been looking for a crock pot, for crock pots. Child, I'm looking for, well, I know what pots I'm getting. They are way too expensive. So I am procuring them throughout the year. Okay. The crock pot probably, not the crock pot, the brick oven, because I have a crock pot. I do need a new crock pot because my top broke. But the brick oven will probably be the last piece that I get, because that shit like $400. What the fuck? But these are the grown-up pots that you're going to have for the next 40 years and probably give to your children or your grandchildren. So I'm okay with it. She said his whack-ass restaurant is literally in a white taken over area, child. You right. I stay in thank you. Thank you. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, sir. Pamela Moss said, bitterness is not something I believe anyone wants to feel on a regular, continuous basis. It is so much deeper than that. But being that society is surface level, her true pain is just giggles for SM. I do believe that some people live in their bitterness. Look at Jaguar Wright. I do believe that some people live in their bitterness. I do believe that sometimes we give people too much credit. I believe so much time we give people so much credit and don't just want to deal with the reality of human nature. And a lot of these humans are miserable and horrible people. I'm sorry. I literally just remembered I had this stuff and was like, let me put this here so I remember to open it, see what's in there. She said, girl, are you selling Amazon crock pots on here? She said, most people need the affection of their mother. If not, their self-worth is questioned. But I'm glad she had her dad. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. But at what point do we take accountability and be adults? Hey, DC, how are you, sis? From the West Side. She said vegan 360 in Brooklyn. It's so many places. And off the top of my, as soon as I get off of here, I'll remember. But there's so many places, just in Brooklyn alone. Like, the fuck are we talking about? Like, that ain't it. His restaurant is down the street from my mom. When even I had dinner there, I saw Mark working in the kitchen. I thought he wanted to live a private life. No, I heard it's not that. Well, we didn't have like food. We had like hors d'oeuvres and shit. And I heard the food wasn't good. I've heard the food wasn't good. Everybody that I know who's went there, I heard the food wasn't good. So that's why I don't even, y'all know I'm real funny about my food. I will I will storm out. I'll be like, this shit is trash. I'm real funny about my food. I'll be like, this shit is trash. She said, yeah, his dad had to shut down and go back with Kenya. Now his restaurant opened back up. He dipped on her ass. Pamela said, I think of how my mom shaped so many good decisions as well as my bad ones. I can't imagine her contributing to the not contributing to the person I am, the type of man she's settled, the type of man, I guess you mean you settled down with. But she didn't have that opportunity. And there's a lot of people who grew up without, she had a whole loving grandmother who raised her on a day-by-day basis. She should have shaped her. She shaped her. She should have shaped her. But you so caught up on this chick who don't want you. Who said from your birth she didn't want you. She said, listen, I don't look to my parents for who I should be with because none of them made good decisions. At some point, you have to be grown and make your own road. Because, baby, if a lot of us followed our parents, that's what I'm saying. We be dead. That's what I'm saying. She should have went to the sperm bank. She should have went to the fucking sperm bank. You said you think it's unfair that mothers go to the sperm bank, kids should know their fathers and his side of the family. She hasn't even met his parents. There's a million little kids running around out here grown. There's a million grown adults who don't know your daddy. It's a million of y'all. That's why Maury got a whole fucking show. So what are we talking about? She should have went to the sperm bank. If she was so desperate for a baby, and she knows she miserable, and ain't nobody like, you miserable. She should have just went to the sperm bank. But no. Now you attached to some dude who can't, who never loved you, don't even like you. And you got his baby. What is you saying? Half of y'all. That's what I was just going to. Yeah, that's what I said. Half of y'all got dads that don't know him. They ain't got a relationship with him, don't know him. What you talking about? Come on. Let's not do that. Come on. TD said, I feel bad for her. She wanted to feel wanted. Yeah, but now she's 50. She ain't want you from birth. 50 years later, and you still playing this shit, this whole cycle of misery because of that woman. What happened when that woman go ahead and drop dead? What happened with the mama gonna drop dead? And you ain't never gonna get an opportunity to ever fucking this woman to ever speak to you or show you. And she's never gonna. And that's fine. Go ahead, man. She needs to want herself first. A lot of humans don't get that connection. You know how much mothers die in childbirth? You know how much kids are thrown into the foster system as infants and never know their parents? All of them are fucked up and miserable. Come on, man. Nina said Kenya just had bad luck. No, Kenya nasty behavior. Kenya's nasty, miserable behavior manifested Marc. You get what you put out there. She said, why they married? Why they talking about like they not? Exactly. Talk about they spent Thanksgiving together. Nigga, don't they live together? Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Damn, I'm about to jump some of these comments. I'm about to jump because there's a lot of comments, boy. Okay. I don't want to go that far back. We can't keep using Tania said, we can't keep using childhood trauma as why we are adult lives right now. Fix it. That's what I'm saying. We all got fucking trauma. Fix it. You are thoroughly aware of it, and all you do is talk about I ain't shit because it is. I let him molest my child because they molested me when I was little. I called CPS on Tasha K. Child because they called CPS on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Fox said, my dad was never around, and it made me love the one who was there even more. There you go. Misunderstood reality said, Kenya deserves whatever I mean ass gets. And instead of thinking she cute, she needs some serious therapy. It's not for her, for the baby's sake. Your beauty gets diminished when you are a nasty human being, okay? When you have no self-love. You could say you pretty all day. The world could tell you pretty all day. But when that man can see that you don't believe that, your value goes down. All that beauty means nothing because you don't even believe it. So why should he? You don't even believe that you're worth love, that you're worth being loved. So why should he? Coach something. Yes. Something. Thank you, Summer Baby. She was raised by people who actually loved her. Shit. A lot of these people who mothers tossed them in garbages and tossed them, you know, they ain't got nobody. Nobody at all. Fuck a dad, fuck a aunt, fuck a grandma. They ain't got nobody. Come on. Hey, says. She said, plus I think she's a Gemini. Child, let's not even get into the zodiacs. Let's not get into the zodiacs. Oh God. I love these conversations so much. Information and camaraderie, even when we disagree. Miss you guys so much. We missed you too. We back, child. We back. We do our lot. Hold on. I gotta change the banner. You know what? I've been trying to remember to change the banner, the streaming, the thing banner, like halfway through the show. I be forgetting. So our shows are, you know, 12 p.m. noon and 9 p.m. Eastern every day, Monday through Friday. Let me not say every day, because y'all can't have my weekends unless I decide to give y'all a couple droplets of it. Okay? But you can have me Monday through Friday. Okay. She said, never mind. She's an Aquarius. I hate y'all. The two said this is karma for what she did to Phaedra. Karma, karma, karma. Karma, karma, karma. Child. Did y'all, side note, well, yeah, side note, because we said most of the shit we wanted to say. Child, did y'all see Nyla last night? Nyla said, I saw a couple of y'all in the chat. I saw him hog me in the chat. I saw a couple of y'all in the chat. I was just looking. Y'all know I be on the sidelines peeking and shit. Child, the aunt called in the show and was just like, listen, what y'all want us to do? Child, just the mess of it all. The mess of it all. We exhausted. She said that we exhausted, we tired. Like, what you want us to do? Listen, anyway. Yes, please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, become a member. Okay, we have membership options. We also have member-only videos that only the members get to watch, of course. We also have a members-only Instagram chat, which is so amazing. Y'all ladies are just, listen, the chat be going damn near 24/7. Okay, let me just tell y'all this. The chat be going, they be inspiring each other, they be giving each other fucking ideas and recipes and you know, inspiration and motivation. And I just be looking in the chat, I be like, y'all, it's crazy. Send. But it's amazing and it's great. So join our members only chat. Join the members only, donate to the channel, support your girl. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you're watching on any other platform, bruh, come over here and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my Station Head. You know what? Tomorrow night, we're going to do a Station Head show. Primarily we're going to do a week's recap every Friday night. Boom. On Station Head, and only for the member. Only the members will be able to see on YouTube and on Station Head. Every Friday night, we're going to do cocktail. What is it, Jada? Kimonos and cocktails. Even though y'all won't be able to see me. And when I get the kimonos to sell, then y'all can start, getting the kimonos. I need to put the money together, but it's okay. Instapot had versions now that allow you to do high pressure canning, source video, slow cook, and make meals in 20 minutes. Girl, okay, listen. I need to first get my Le Croissant, whatever. Y'all know what pots I'm talking about. I need to get my set of pots. They'll probably cost me in total, the pots that I want, all of it plus the dishes or whatever, it's probably going to cost about $2,000. That's what it's going to take the year for me to accumulate all of it. After I get all of that, I need to move. This is why I need to move. I want to move next year. I need a bigger kitchen. I need a grown-up kitchen. I cook too much to live like this. And I have a nice apartment. I really have a nice kitchen in comparison, but that's why I need a house-size kitchen. I need a house-size kitchen I can't even fit my microwave properly. I'm just disappointed in the whole thing. Where the fuck am I gonna put these pots? Fuck. Anyway. Hey, Jamon, how are you? Mahogany, I saw you in the chat yesterday. I'm picky about my food too. My people and exes be having jokes about going out to eat with me, but they always trust me when I tell them who has good food. Child, I am the food picker. I'm the food whisperer. Okay. I'm not picky necessarily. I just I like the experience of it all. It's not necessarily the food. I don't go to the same places over and over. I don't like that. The only place I go to over and over is the Chop House. I don't, from the first time I went with, y'all know who I went with. Anyway, and ever since then, I love that place. That's the only place I continuously go to. But I read reviews. I rate shit. I'm the good person who Google reviews your ass. Okay, I would be a Yelper, but Yelp has too many fucking restrictions, and I don't want to fuck with it. I love my food, and I'm just not gonna go there because I've never heard anybody in any circle of mine say anything positive about this place. And my homegirl who had the album release party there, she was from Harlem. She didn't know any better. She was from Harlem. She just didn't know. She said, right, my mom told me straight, grandma messed up. Should have raised her better. Kenya, empty inside. Yeah, empty. Yes, you missed it. You're going to have to go back. We almost an hour in. Kenya and Dennis are in a similar situation, both desperate to have a baby by men. Who's Dennis? Okay. By men that didn't know. It's very common. There are a lot of Kenyans. This isn't. Oh, you mean Portia? Listen, I'm not a big fan of Dennis, but Portia came off better than Kenya in this situation, if you have not comprehended that. Portia came off better than Kenya in the whole, father of my child thing. She said a sperm bank would have been way cheaper. Child, she gonna mess around and have to pay this dude alimony. Yes, we spoke on that, sis. You got to go back. We got hour in, sis. We got hour in. Thank you, AE, for the donations. Real rap, every dollar help. When you donate to the channel, you donate to the cause. Like I said, we're raising money currently for a new camera and to get these damn kimonos and the rest of the scarves. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna make it happen. So We make everything happen over here, so we good. Kenya's mother was having a kid, plus Kenya's father is much older than her mother, not giving her mother an excuse. Yeah, not giving an excuse, but you know, it is what it is. She will probably wanted to give Kenya up for adoption and act like, you know, it never happened. There's a million women out here who do that. The only thing is Kenya dad took the baby. So now, you know, she knows, you know, how people have kids give them up for adoption, and then the kids wonder who my parents were, and the parent might wonder, I wonder whatever happened to my child. But now she knows what happened to her child. She's watching it. She's like, okay. Kenya and Portia were too pressed to have a baby by men they didn't know, and a lot of unweds mother don't even know the baby's father. That is very true. I think Kenya wanted so desperately to be married. She just needed to go to the fucking sperm bank. Okay, she just needed to go to the sperm bank. Portia is not as damaged and broken as fucking Kenya. Let's just be very clear about that. It's not like I don't give a fuck about either one of them like that, but Portia is not as broken and damaged as Kenya. At least Dennis wants Portia. But yes, we should not just be, I say this every fucking day. We should just not be having kids rinky dinky by any fucking body by some nigga we met the day before yesterday. Period. But Dennis wants Portia. He a fuckboy, but he wants Portia. Like, he like her. You know what I'm saying? Like, he likes her. He likes her. You know? He likes her. He likes to smack it, flip it, rub it down. He like her. Marc Daly ain't never like Kenya. We get the difference here? Okay. That's all. I don't want to make anybody feel bad. I was like, I don't want to make anybody feel bad while I say some bullshit to make somebody feel bad. She said Kenya is blessed. She could have ended up in foster care. She could have ended up like, but again, when you so caught up, you can't see what you have or the opportunities you have in life, and you fuck them up. And now you're 50, married to a nigga who don't even like you, who's never liked you, in my opinion. Most people don't even know the man's last name and the man of the man they had babies by. That's true. Shit, most chicks in the hood don't even know his real first name. They call him, they say like, I had a baby by my baby daddy. What's Pookie real name? Bitch don't know. You know where the child support place? They have aliases. I think they got a line for like aliases in case you don't know this dude's name. I don't know if I know it's in New York, but in case you don't know his name. So I'm assuming, so like maybe the police department could they run gang names or, known as aliases. That's the word, alias names. Bitch. You don't know his name, but you had his baby. Oh God. Because you need somebody to love you. The best thing she could do for her is drop dead. You're right. Because then maybe she'll come to the conclusion that, oh shit, I will never get a word or anything positive from this woman. Maybe that might work. Child, the restaurant shut down. It was shut down, sis. It was shut. Let me see if it's open. It was shut down. She probably paid for it to stay open for as long. So it's so-called, right? It's something like that. Soko. Because I recognize the address. Takeout and delivery. It's open. It's open now. It's a soul food restaurant on fucking Myrtle, bitch. It is open now. It don't even have dine in. The fuck is he doing? They don't even have dine-in. And dine-in out here in Brooklyn now, they popping up the little igloos, the backyard space. Like, who funding this? Who funding this? Takeout and delivery. No one's going there for takeout and delivery, except for probably little Caucasians that live around the corner that want the gentrified soul food. That's what it is. It's basically gentrified soul food. The ratings ain't even all that. Three-star restaurant. My ass. Because it's gentrified soul food for white people. It's a white people place. Did you see the look on his face at his event? Mark was exhausted by Kenya and her negativity. Hey, LaRon, how are you, sir? She says, so many of us have traumatic childhoods. We can't carry this into our adult. We can't. Well, you can. You can. But if you want a productive life, you have to deal with it. She said, Mark is a narcissist and a stunt queen. She nasty on the show. People in the biz like her. I think she's just nasty. These psychos and psychos, that shit don't be for psycho. Please no type. What? I can't. I just got my whole brain. It was like I was dyslexic for a moment. Love you though, LaRon. I need the number of people watching to match the number of likes on the screen. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I need everybody. If you're watching on Facebook, like that damn video, okay? And make sure to come over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Stop playing with me. These issues with Kenya will carry over to her daughter. It will be so sad, of course. You can already see that Kenya will become jealous of her daughter. She look into the next 15 years. Kenya will be 65 and Brooklyn approaching 20. Kenya will be better. Nyla said Nyla had a show last night on Tasha K and the whole Jaguar situation. And Jaguar's cousin, the girl who was on the woman, not the girl, she's a whole grown woman. Let me not say that. The woman who was on Tasha K's documentary, Jackie, that's what she calls her. She's like, I'm not calling her Jaguar. You know that's your family. I'm not calling her Jaguar. Her name is Jackie. Her cousin came on and was like, yo, what you want me to do? You know, what do you want us to do? It's exhausting. The whole shit is exhausting. We trying to help the mother. If the mother don't want to be helped, the mother feel guilty about whatever. That's her child. She wanted to let her take advantage of her. Like, what do you want us to do? We could do this, but the mother just, and it's just like, Nyla had a good show last night, and Mahogany and a lot of y'all were up in the chat. I was too. Well, I wasn't in the chat, but I was watching. I didn't watch the whole thing, no, because I was tired. Y'all know I didn't really sleep yesterday. I had a good night's sleep last night. That's why I'm so fucking perky today. I had a really good night's sleep. I was like, ugh. Okay. Hold up. Wait, he's mean and it's her fault. It's her fault that she attracted him. Can we take accountability for ourselves? Fuck, I can't stand a bitch. I can't stand bitches like you. Yes. It's her fault that she's miserable enough to attract a man like that. It's her fault. It's her fault that she hasn't worked on herself enough to recognize a nigga who blatantly doesn't even want you or like you. That you continue to marry men like this, have babies for men who don't want you. If a nigga tell you he don't want you, that's why so many people are running around with no fucking daddies right now. I'm tired of y'all. Yes, it's her fault. It's your fault. The only person who can control your cha-cha is you. The only person who control your life is you, ma'am. It's your fault. Because if you had respect for yourself, you wouldn't even be attracted to a nigga like that. So it's your fault. Take accountability. Dumbass bird. She said, I know I'm the shit. Nothing wrong with my self-love. Tired of y'all. Tired of them. Tired of these hoes. This is how bitches end up. Bitches like you end up with 3 baby daddies and blame the 3 baby daddies and angry at your kids and blaming the 3 baby daddies who don't want you for not wanting you after you knew they didn't want you from the beginning. And that was a whole fucking eye roll. Get your dusty ass off my page. Unless you come in to learn some shit, to level your life up, get the fuck off my page. Dumbass shit. Dumbass bird shit. That's how we end up. That's how we as Black women end up fucked up. We want to put all the blame on everybody else instead of taking the accountability for what we do. Everybody need to take their accountability in their shit. Marc is trash. Obviously. But you so desperate. When the desperation is overwhelming. When the self-love is at zilch. She said, I got a kimono ready, but if you get purple, I'll get one. Girl, I got them. I got my cart ready. Again, we wait on it. Just wait on it. We getting it. It's all right. It takes everything don't happen in a day. Everything don't happen in a day. We're gonna have everything the way it's gonna be. We're doing amazing. It's only January. It's still only January. We're doing amazing. I'm trying to move this year. I really am. I need a whole, not this year, next year. I want a bigger place. I want a bigger place. I want a new place. I just want a bigger place. She said no comment on Nyla. I don't really watch her, but I watched that show. I did click on it like 3 or 4 times during the shit and watched a little bit. Kimonos and Cocktails is new. Jovi Beauty has decided to have a nighttime show to complement her daytime show for those who can't make the early lives, but still desire to join in on the vibes. This girl, I love you, Jada girl. Yes, Kimonos and Cocktails. And I'm getting the kimonos. Just give me a little bit. We just decided on this shit like 2 days ago. Kenya's too old to be thinking she too cute, girl. Grow the hell up. That's yeah, come on. She said Dennis and Portia actually co-parent. She said I need a scarf. Oh, have y'all seen Mahogany? I mean, not Mahogany. Have y'all seen Miss Purple Diva on her head tie, on her scarf stunt? Okay. Child, did y'all notice yesterday in her video how she had the purple showing? Like right here? I was like, this girl. I'm like, she was going to make sure that purple was popping. Have y'all seen her scarf stunt? Again, I have, what's today? Thursday. Scarves get mailed out tomorrow. I have 5 more left. If you would like a scarf, they cost $30 plus $5 shipping charge if you live in the United States. If you don't live in the United States, I have to see what your shipping charges are. But the scarf's $30. Send me a CashAPP, then email me your address. Okay, we sent out the first batch last week. Everybody received them. Everybody loved them. The second batch goes out on Fridays. So I think I'm just going to ship on Fridays. That seems so much easier to me. Yeah. I'm glad y'all like them. And CW, if you want one, that's how you do it. Okay? And whoever else. That's just how you do it. Send me the info. Send me the CashAPP, then email me or send it on Instagram or whatever, your mailing address. And, she said, you've been here for an hour, so you're not waiting on folks like this video. If you're not entertained, I'm going to need about 50 more likes. He was cheating on her, but he actually liked her. What they got to do with the price of tea in China? He still like her better than fucking Marc Daly. Like, did I say that Dennis was amazing, CW? Or did I say that he actually liked her more than that he actually likes her? Did I say did I say he was an amazing dude? Or did I say he actually likes her? And Marc don't even like Kenya. We all got common sense, right? I know no common sense ain't so common. I know that. But you know the difference. You know the difference. Stop playing these fucking word games. That's how y'all end up bitter and alone. Parental. Nia said parental rights. I think it was Jovi. I think you're right. Now parental rights fucking with her and Brooklyn moves. And that's point was Dennis and P. Marc don't F with Ken. And Portia, Marc don't F with Kenya. Dennis and P. Yeah, Marc don't mess with Kenya at all. That's what I'm saying. He don't like her. He don't like her. Oh, Jada said he don't want her. He needs her. Portia's only winning right now because she finally dropped the burnt hot dog. What's a burnt hot dog? What's the burnt hot dog? He likes Kenya. In my opinion, Dennis actually likes Kenya. Okay, listen. Dennis and Marc are users. Point blank in the story. Okay? Dennis actually likes Kenya. Likes Portia. Yes, he's using her. You know, two things can be the true at the same time, right? You do know that 2, 3 things, 4 things can all be true at the same time, right? Okay. Marc doesn't like Kenya at all. He can't stand that the bitch breathes. The way he looks at her sometimes, like, bitch, you breathe too heavy. What are you talking about, ladies? He looks at her like he can't even stand her breathing. He don't like her. He rode with Nene from jump. He don't like that woman. Regardless of using her, not using her, we all know he don't like her. He don't like her fucking her walk, her talk. He don't like that she breathes. He don't like her voice. He don't like nothing about her. He don't like her. He don't like her. Okay. Dennis is using Portia. We know this. It doesn't mean that he don't like her. It don't mean that he don't like her. You can use somebody and like them. I need common sense to run a little deeper. I'm sorry. She said Portia and her mom are very close. That's probably why Kenya really hate her. Yeah, that's why you don't want a man who is, I always say this though. I don't want to be with a dude who's lower than me, who needs me to get his bank or to get his life. I don't want it. Are you saying she should have listened to Phaedra was right? Listen, if she wasn't going to work on herself enough, she don't need no kids because she can't even love herself. So whatever. But if she wasn't going to fix herself enough to actually attract a man, who can stand her, who can stand even being in the same room with her, okay, he could run a restaurant from ATL. Side note, that's why you have managers and shit. Anyway, especially his high-end establishment, right? Anyway, what was I gonna say? She should have went to the sperm bank. Yes, she should have listened to Phaedra. Phaedra was being shady, but Phaedra told her the truth. Men are back. Phaedra and Hot Dog Man are back. Who's Hot Dog? What do y'all mean by Hot Dog? Like the back of his neck or some shit? Listen, I don't watch the show enough. I'm thinking this Kenya did not want to go to sperm bank to prove Phaedra correct. So you set yourself up for all of this embarrassment and all of this bullshit because you didn't want to prove Phaedra right. She said Jovi right. They never lived together. He run a whole high-end establishment in Brooklyn with managers and all of this shit. He's a restaurateur. He don't live with his wife. Cut it out. The food everything look good on the website, child. They hire people to do that, It's gentrified soul food. It's gentrified soul food. You know you know there's probably salt, pepper, probably a dash of garlic in that hole, and that's it. She said Kenya can't talk. Her baby daddy is a twice convicted felon. And you know what else Apollo is? A nigga that actually wanted Phaedra. I ain't saying anything about him because, again, multiple things can be true at the same time. Kenya lost. She said Caucasians like gentrified soul food because they do not like their own food. White millennials like flavor too. That shit ain't got no flavor. Well, what we would consider flavor. Let me say that. Nia said it was a vibe. Like when they first opened, I grew up over there, but definitely not getting my money for stuff I could make. I miss brunch. I don't go over there. They need leave people, children alone. Terrible and super sad. Hey, the chick. Sorry, my knees cold. It's okay. You know, Kenyan, other people claim he wasn't mean before they married. He was fronting. A lot of people do it. Child, she married him in a week and a half. No, not a week and a half, but y'all know what I mean. Thank you for the super chat. Like I said, all donations are thoroughly appreciated. I appreciate all of y'all. We have to break the cycle. We do have to break the cycle. We do have to break the cycle. But like I said, multiple things can be true at the same time. Okay. Let's act like Portia and marry a dude, the first dude who we all knew was a little, you know what I'm saying? Portia got issues too, but Portia issues ain't Kenya issues, boy. There's levels to this shit, boy. There's levels to this shit. Thank you. Which comment? Sometimes I go over them. You gotta let me know who comment I'm supposed to respond to. Hold up. Hey, Mahogany. Okay. I can meet your parent. Yeah, she couldn't even meet his parents. Yeah, I got my kimonos on deck, child. We're about to love the nightlife. My bad, I didn't see live. It's all right, Stephanie. Oh, Jovi, it pays to be working here on YouTube. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm about to get these kimonos. I'm about to get some more of these headscarves. You know, we do what we do over here, living our best lives, working on chicks and they fucking self-esteem and shit, and not making excuses for the bad decisions that we make, dealing with them and working through them. Myself included. Deal with your shit and work through them so you can grow through them. Or else you're just gonna be repeating the same bullshit over and over again, and you mad at the next. I'm you mad. Oh, hey, you know, he did this to me, he did that to me. What you did to yourself, because that what you did to yourself is more important, and acknowledging that and fixing that is more important than what he did to you. Because if you can't acknowledge what you did to yourself and fix what you did to yourself to cause you to be in this situation in the first place, the next nigga is just going to be another copy of this nigga. But y'all don't hear me talking. Y'all don't hear me talking. Y'all know I had a whole good fucking sleep. Y'all know I did, because I'm just extra fucking perky and verbal in a motherfucker today. Oh, good morning. Who is here with 3 baby daddies? A lot of people got 3 baby daddies. A lot of people. I'm not here to judge nobody for their baby daddy business. That's a lie. I do judge. We judge. People do. Okay. You can't change it, but you can fix it. There's women out here who with 3 baby daddies who have worked on themselves, fixed themselves, and evolved into a whole healthy husband and relationship. That don't mean nothing. Children aren't a hindrance. You're the hindrance, ma. You know, when people be like, oh, I know these men, these so-called high value men that ain't got no job, but they on YouTube because they on YouTube all day. You know, they ain't got no job because they on YouTube, not even working on YouTube. They in the chat all day telling us about how they high valued and shit. Nonetheless, you know, them high value niggas want to tell you that your kids and all of that you having children and shit like that is a hindrance. But the reality is they only want to say that because they want to make sure your self-esteem is so low they can get opportunity to get with you. Okay. Naja said, when I fixed me, I stopped attracting fuckboys. That's what you talking about. Nope, it's not. I need a whole bigger place. I really would like a house, but matter of fact, we'll see how 2021 do a chick, because I might be able to get one next year. We'll see how 2021 do. We'll get these kimonos going. We'll get our retreat popping. We'll, you know, effort, and see what I could pull off. I just need the least I need is a larger 2-bedroom apartment. My goal, at least, you know, is a 3-bedroom townhouse. Please. I can't deal with this shit. I don't want to deal with it. With an office so I can have my own streaming situation going on over there too. Anyway, where were we? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Somebody said, when I have my kids, they're all gonna have their own daddies. The scarf you had on the other day, the yellow pattern one, was bomb. I'm loving the vibes on this channel and love. It's the same scarf, sis. It's the same scarf. I've had on the same scarf. That's the beauty of y'all know I'm a fashion girl. Y'all know I know how to pull them together. I know how to pick them. So y'all already know before I even post the new scarves that we about to get, that they're gonna be dope. The new kimonos, that they're gonna be dope, because y'all know I know how to pick them. It's the same scarf, sis. It's how you flip it. Look at how DC flipped her scarf. You know, have you seen every scarf you see me in for the last 2 weeks have been the exact same scarf, just adjusted a little bit to show different color patterns. If you want one, they're available. First come, first serve. They get mailed out tomorrow. Thank you. Yes. Why are you picking and choosing the actions of these men when a man cheats on his pregnant wife? I don't give a fuck if he's cheating on her. I don't give a fuck. I guess, CW, did somebody cheat on you? I don't care, because we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. I don't give a fuck if this nigga cheated on her, because that wasn't the point. We love to ignore the fucking point with some dumb shit. And then we wonder why we end up in the same fucking positions all the fucking time. It's not about him fucking cheating on her. You think Mark ain't out here fucking every bitch in Brooklyn? Fuck is you talking about? He don't like her as a fucking person, as a human being. And your response is to compare a fucking nigga who can't stand your fucking breathing to a nigga who cheated? Damn. I'm getting the fuck up off of here, because I'm going to spaz. My hot dog is Dennis. Oh, yeah, what do you mean about the comparisons? Thank you. Listen, I'm not saying that Dennis is a good nigga. I've never said that. I'm saying that he could fucking stand her. What the fuck don't we understand? A nigga don't like you. God, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Maybe I come back and be calm later. Y'all bitches get me sick. Not all of y'all. Oh my God. I'm done. Later. As always, I hope you live your life like it's golden. I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Because if y'all can't comprehend, if people are literally who sits in here every fucking day, that's what it is. Let me just tell y'all something before I fucking leave. Jamon. Let me sit here. Let me tell you this. If you sit here every fucking day, the new people don't bother me. Honestly, new people who are trying to get their level up together and their self-love and they don't even comprehend. I get it. And maybe possibly they being here will teach them something and let them understand that they need to love each other, love themselves. But if you sit here every fucking day, or enough that I recognize your name and other people recognize your name and y'all have conversations and y'all whatever, and you can't comprehend the difference between all things else being equal, both of these niggas ain't shit, both of these niggas using them for shit, all these things, but this nigga don't like your soul. He can't stand you breathing. He probably hates the way you chew. He hates the way you chew. He can't stand your breathing. You just disgust his soul. And this nigga ain't disgusted by you. He actually like you. Hey, no. Fuck you. Want to be around you, you know? Want to be around you. A nigga could use you. A lot of y'all bitches out here getting used right now from a nigga who fucks you every night. This nigga don't even want to fuck her. He don't even live there. He live in Brooklyn. Fucking bitches up here, but y'all telling me about what Dennis is doing. What Frankfurter hot whatever neck is doing. You know what? I'll see y'all at 9:00. Get y'all shit together. I'm fucking tired, y'all.